Hi, my name is Akiva Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public, so please subscribe to our channel. Today I want to discuss 5 ways in which somebody can gain custody, in which a dad can gain custody of their child. There is always a simple way, which is relinquishment. The mom has custody, let's say, by virtue of the fact that there was no marriage, there was a relationship, child was born. The law, as a presumption, gives mom the custody. But mom's a drug addict. Mom's an alcoholic. Mom wants to run away to Vegas. Mom wants to do all these things. So the mother can sign a stipulation order giving custody to the dad until further order of the court. He can get full legal in custody that way. And obviously that's an easy way to get it. And that does happen every now and then. Another way that you might get it, if a dad wants to get custody because the mom is not doing parenting to his liking, is that he can prove that there are certain things that the court really cares about, and he can prove that those are going on. For example, and this would be a second way that a dad might get custody, you can prove truancy. You've got a kid, he's supposed to be in school, mom sleeps all day, never brings the kid to the bus stop, never goes. The kid, one semester, misses 42 days of school, failing out of school because of absenteeism. That is something the court really, really cares about. And because the court really cares about that, if you were to bring a motion to change custody because mom's not taking the kid to school, you could expect that the court might say, hey, you know what? We got to intervene. We got to change that custody. Another thing, a third way a dad might be able to prove that the mom is unfit to get the custody is by showing that there's a drug problem or an alcohol problem. You can argue to the court that mom feeds the kid a lot of fast food, that mom uses a lot of babysitters. You can argue to the court that the mom doesn't allow you the proper parenting time or anything, and that's all valuable. But none of that resonates like showing the court that the mom has become an alcoholic or a drug addict. And if you can prove that the mom has those kind of problems, you can well expect that the court might look at that and say, you know what, we got to revisit this custody and give the custody to dad. Mom is simply not fit given what's going on. So that's another way where a dad might be able to prove that he's entitled to custody. A less dramatic way, but nonetheless an important thing, is if the mom, for whatever reason, loses her driver's license. Let's say the mom's driver's license privileges are revoked because she has a lot of points, doesn't pay her tickets, speeding, whatever, driving while license suspended, eventually gets revoked. Well, that means if there's an emergency, mom can't legally take the kid to the hospital. Mom can't take the kid to the doctor. Mom can't take the kid to school. Mom, all of a sudden, doesn't have the ability to do that. She can't afford to Uber the kid everywhere. So in that scenario, it becomes a health and safety issue for the child. And that's the key. When it becomes a health and safety issue for the child, that's what the court is going to look at to determine whether or not there should be a change in custody. I'll tell you something else that might surprise you. The court has really taken a very dim view of cigarette smoking around the child. I'm not even talking about marijuana. I'm talking about regular cigarettes. The court feels that if a person wants to smoke, God bless, you can smoke all you want. But if you send your child to the other parent with the clothing reeking of smoke because you've been smoking around the child, the court cares about secondhand smoke. The court will probably give a warning. And if it comes again, maybe another warning. But at some point in time, the court's going to say, you're not listening to my warning. You're subjecting the child to secondhand smoke. I'm going to change custody. And I'm going to order that during your parenting time, you don't smoke around the child. So these are things, some courts will do it, some courts won't. Obviously, if you got a judge that smokes, you might have a different reaction to it. But these are things you got to watch out for. And these are ways that we've seen in the past. Dads have gotten custody because of these reasons. If you have a question about whether or not there's ample reason for you to get custody, reach out. And of course, we'll be glad to help you out.